Well, I think that we will and already are seeing real-world autonomous technology come into play in the marketplace. I look at things from a truck dealership perspective and supporting customers of that technology. And one of the things that we did is we bought a car that has a lot of autonomous technology to drive it and get a feeling and understand what the technology does, how it works. And you're going to see a rapid adoption of things like the Bendix Wingman, the Freightliner Assurance, where you have people adopting anti-collision technology, safety technology. We really are seeing a strong emphasis from fleet customers right now on driver safety features. I envision the day of when the truck has an issue, the driver doesn't know about it, and it's calling an IBM Watson-like computer, and it's trying to self-diagnose the truck. And if the customer's in our area, I envision where we have 3D printers there, and if we don't have the part in stock, it may be asking us to manufacture that part because it's done the troubleshooting for our technician while it's on the road. So I see a lot of adoption of that level of technology in the future. You know, how quickly it will come into play is going to be the interesting dynamic of it all and the acceptance of the industry. But you know, when I talk to fleets and drivers, they really want safety, technology, and improvements. And some of the things you listened to yesterday, you can see forthcoming. For example, the platooning with the right route. If you had a very common route that you're running from point to point, I could see that technology working very well in the future. When you look at self-diagnosing trucks, I look at trucks that'll be able to help self-diagnose themselves like our futurists talked about with robo-doctor or robo-lawyer. I see that happening in the truck world as they're already doing some of that in today's world. So, well, you know, it was interesting. They said only 37% of the industry is with telematics today. I would expect within 10 years that'll be 99 to 100% of the industry adopting that. And as information gets shared, I see big data being utilized to find trends and patterns to create more uptime, to create safety, things that can benefit the fleet and the driver. Well, I think it helps with uptime. You know, when you look at the driver's situation, we do have a dramatic driver shortage in the United States today, and improvements by allowing greater uptime make the driver be able to make more money because when they're down in the shop, unfortunately they're not able to make money. So by creating quality uptime, we're already seeing this take place today where we're getting information from virtual technician at our dealerships where we get information on fault codes, and we'll get a call that we have a customer coming in, the part's on hand, we think it may be this problem, could you troubleshoot it? So a lot of that information and data is starting to take place in the real world today. So I just see it growing and growing like a snowball running down a hill. I think the real technology is, you know, the talk is of this driverless truck. I really don't think we'll ever, you know, it's one of those things, will we ever see the day where the truck drives itself? You know, I have a car that can drive down the highway and it gets the lane lines and it drives itself. But ultimately, I need to be there to tell it to stop for a stop sign and oversee it. So I think that's going to be the real game changer in the future. But I don't really see the driver ever going away because ultimately he's the captain of the ship.